Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new renovation vlog. It's been so long since my last renovation vlog. I think that one was in January. But lately we've done some more things in the house, some tasks. And in this video, I'm going to show you everything that we did over the last few months. There's a lot more time in between these renovation vlogs because we don't do tasks in the house like every weekend anymore. Obviously, we live here over a year now, but every once in a while or when we have a week off, we try to do some things and elevate our home and make it more our home. And these last few months we've done a few tasks again, and I filmed little clips of each of those things. So in this video I put them together into one big video so you can enjoy whatever we did in the house, starting with our new closet. Good morning, we're gonna start a new house project, one that I've been looking forward to for almost a year since we lived here. I remember saying just before we moved, I was like, we're not gonna wait a year to get this closet. We did. We did wait a year. It is 11 months?
Yep.
Tomorrow, 11 months since we moved, yeah. But we are going to make our closet. I'm so excited about it. This entire wall is going to be our closet. We ordered a PEX closet from IKEA. We will be having 3 big units on this part and then a small unit over here. And then in front of this cove, we're going to build some shelves that we're going to make ourselves. And this entire wall is going to be the closet. We're going to make it look built-in or as built-in as possible. And I'm so excited. Oh, and I am going to paint the closet doors myself. Sand them, color them, and they're going to be green. Okay, but let's build the first one. We're going to start with this smaller one over here.
Let's go.
Yeah. And it's going to take a while. We're not going to do the entire thing today, so it's going to take a couple of weeks probably, but we'll take our time, but it's going to get here. One down. 3 to go. Next one is already up. And the first casualties effect.
Yeah.
Paper cut. Unit 3 built, or almost built. 4th one, let's go. It's the next day and we are going to continue working on our closet. Today we are going to build some of the drawers and put in some of the shelves, and Wes is going to attach the closet to the wall so that is sturdy. And then for next week we are going to do, I'm going to paint the doors. So focus point for today, build as many drawers as we want to and can, and put in some of the shelves. Okay, done for today. Not done yet with the entire project, but we've done a lot today. Built all of the drawers, did some of the shelves, did the hanging things. We need to do lots more, but for today, this is what we did. I'm so happy with it. It looks so good already. This is it. Lots of drawers. We are going to have more shelves in the middle part. There. And then one more shelf down there, and this, I'm going to paint this entire closet probably in the same color that I'm going to do the doors on these 3 closets, because this one won't be having a door since that wasn't ideal with the door of our staircase closet. So that will be open with my long dresses and jumpsuits and things. So I think I'm going to paint the inside of that closet in the same color as I'm going to do the doors in. So that's going to be another task for another week. But right now, this looks amazing. This is going to be Wes's closet. This is mine. That is mine, obviously, as well. And then this one is going to be shared. So we each have 2 more drawers and then some shelves. You happy with how it turned out?
Yes.
Me too.
I'm tired.
It looks so good already. I'm tired as well. Good morning. It is Friday, almost a week later, or the next weekend. And I'm currently in our garage because I'm going to continue project closet. And I'm going to start with painting the doors. It's probably going to take me a few weeks to do all of them because they need quite a lot of layers, primer, then actual paint, and then maybe another layer of paint, sanding in between. There's a lot of steps for each door, so I won't be finishing them this one weekend. I also just want to rest, but I'm going to take the next few weekends to do this project. But today I'm going to start painting the doors. I'm really excited. You guys cannot see this, but right there's one door laying already. And I'm going to sand that one. I'm going to hopefully do 3 doors today or 4, and then sand them down here in the garage and then take them upstairs to our attic. And that's where I'm going to paint them, I think, because Wes maybe tomorrow is also going to do some renovation thingies and he needs the saw for that. So I want them not to be in the garage. But I am going to sand them here to keep all of the dust and saw dust thingy in the garage. And then hopefully I can also prime those 3 or 4 doors today. We also decided to have a little change. The closet unit, right on the right side, the one that we wanted to keep open, we are probably able to fit a door in there. So that means we are going to get one more door and also have a door there. So it's much more aesthetic and clean. So we will be needing a 7th door that I'm also going to paint in the next few weeks. But let's start and do one step at a time. So let's start sanding the first door. I'm almost scared to start, but let's do it. I made it to the attic. I sanded 3 of the doors. I'm not going to do any more because I don't have the place in the attic for 4 doors and the space around it to paint them. So I'm going to do 3 today, 3 in the next few weeks, and then I think the 7th door is gonna be a whole project on itself in a couple of weeks, but that's okay. And now I'm going to prime them. They're right behind me, or 2 of them are. I made this monstrous thing to lay them on. Look, I used moving boxes. So I'm going to paint this one first. Then when that's done, I'm going to put the 2nd door on these boxes, paint that, and then the 3rd door over here and paint that. And then it has to dry the entire day probably. So that's the plan for now. Let's clean this one more time and then prime it. Morning, it's the next day and I'm going to paint today. I'm going to apply the first layer of paint, and change of plans, we decided on a different color. The doors are no longer going to be green. They are going to be peach colored. Last week we got some test colors and we didn't like those, so this Thursday, a couple of days ago, 2 days ago, we went to get some new test samples, paint colors, whatever. When we drove to the store, I was like, you know what? I would also like to do something completely different and not have green and bluish color, since we do have a bit of green and blue in our house already, or are planning to have that, because downstairs we have a wall that is green. I one day want the bathroom to be a blue. Our stairs are probably going to be green somewhere in the next few years. That's going to be another entire very intense project, but we want to paint the stairs green, so we have a little bit of that already. And then we came to the store. Wes said, hey, I really like this color, and I was like, that is exactly what I was picturing in my mind. And it was peach, so we are going to paint doors peach. We just got the paint, so let's sand them really slightly, clean the doors, and then we are going to start painting. I'm really excited to see how this turns out. Look who it is. Did you want to ask something? Just wanted to talk. Cutie. first one done. Let's go. 3 peach color doors coming right up. They're all done and they're drying now. And tomorrow we're gonna see if they need another layer or if they're good just like this. But I love the color. I love it. It's a couple weeks later and today we're going to do some more progress on our closet. We've spent the last couple of weeks painting all the elements, the doors, the shelves that are going to go in between here. And that was quite a bit of work because you need to prime it, give it a few layers of paint, let it dry in between, sand it in between. So that took a bit of time, but today we're going to finish this alcove, which I'm really excited about because I think when we've done that, it's going to look a lot more like a built-in closet. We can't finish the entire closet yet because we need to buy one more door. Like I said before, we decided that we did want to have a door at this part, but we didn't buy an extra door yet. So we need one more door, and there's also one door upstairs that still needs to be painted because I wanted to do those together. So we can't finish the entire closet, but I am really excited to finish this alcove. We are going to attach the back panel, which is also painted in the peach color, and then the shelves. And I think it's gonna look amazing. So that's what we're gonna do today. Wes also created this bottom part so that it looks like it is built into this closet, and like the bottom parts continue like the box closet bottoms. And those are still white because you can see that underneath the door. So we also left it white at this piece, but the shelf is painted, and then every shelf that is going to be in this alcove is also painted, so I think it will look amazing. It's now a few days before I upload this video and I still have to show you what the closet looks like. So we're gonna do a little tour around the house of all the things that we did lately, like finishing the closet, but also Wes added almost all of the skirting boards, so that is almost completely done as well. We put up some frames, so I'm going to take you along, especially on the first floor. I think we did most of the things. So I'm going to take you along, give you a little tour of everything that we did. I'm going to start in the hallway and I'm on like a final step of our stairs. By the way, this is our project hopefully for later this year because this wall and this one haven't been painted yet because we can't really reach it, but we found some like things that we can rental so we can reach it, like ladders and stuff. So that is up for later this year. But if I turn you around, you can see what we did lately. I painted all of these doors. I'm not completely done yet, but they were wood colored. You can still see it over here, like dark wood. And that was really like annoying me, to be honest. Like I didn't think it fitted in here, and it made especially this hallway and the hallway downstairs like super dark. So I now painted them white. We still have to attach the handles again, and I still have to paint some doors as well. For example, this one in our bedroom, I still have to paint on this side. The other side is done already. So we need to do that, but I'm so happy about this progress. It looks so much better. Like even this shot, it looks so much better. Just I don't know, it's way more light and airy and spacious in here now, so I love that. You can already see some of the other things that we did. For example, this wall, Wes did the skirting boards on the entire first floor, and we hung up these prints that I bought from Franca, which is a Dutch illustrator. And I bought these a few years ago, or like 1.5 years ago, when we went to a strip fair with Wes's mom. She's a big fan of Franca and has all of his graphic novels. So I bought these prints and they look so good together. I really like these. And we couldn't really find a place for them. I already bought them before we knew we were going to buy this house. And we couldn't find the right place in this house, but I feel like we finally found it. It took until last week for me to realize, hey, this would actually be a fun spot. And I don't know, it looks a bit like a museum, but a cool museum. So this makes the hallways so much more, well, personal, also gives it a little bit of color. And with the white doors, it's just now a lot more spacious. So I feel like the hallway is way better. I feel like it elevated it. And then when we go into our bedroom, you can see the closet because this is finally finished. It ended up taking us months to finish it because I still needed to paint the last 2 doors and I just didn't get around to it. We went to London in between and then to Denmark and we just couldn't really find the time to do that. But we recently had a week off, or I actually had 2 weeks off, and Wes is 1 week off. So we finally found the time for all of these tasks, and that meant I finished the closet and it looks stunning. Here it is. It looks so cool, so spacious and modern, and I really like how the color ended up. I don't know if you guys can see it that well on camera. I feel like it's a little gray on camera, but in real life it's so incredibly pretty, like this soft peachy color. And like I said, we ended up putting a door here. It ended up being perfect because I was scared that we couldn't open both of these doors, but we can open them fully. So that is just perfect. And then Wes obviously made this part with the built-in shelves. So we put shelves in, he made that bottom part. And this is now where he has his pocket knife collection. He didn't really have a space for it before to show his collection. And now he can use this space for it. I mean, I have an entire book room, so I have enough for my hobbies. But this is like his space to use and put some decor on. And we have some teddies from our childhood, so I thought that was cute. So yeah, that. And we ended up going for these handles because we initially wanted like a push to open system, but that didn't really work with these closets. Apparently those systems aren't made for the PAX closet, so we ended up going with these white handles, and I really like how that turned out. We also changed something over here because initially we wanted all shelves in this middle part, and then we realized we didn't actually know what we're going to do with these shelves because we actually have so much space left to use. For example, there's nothing in these things and we have one in each of the closets, so like we have lots of space left. Also, not all of the drawers are used yet, so we have too much space. So then I realized, like, if we're not going to use this space like with shelving, I would prefer to hang my trousers. So not fully done with that yet. These aren't all of my pants, but this is going to be for my pants and extra sweaters, blazers, whatever. So that we actually use it, and this is my dumping place for clothes that I need to fold. Yay. But I truly love how this looks. I just love that, like, walking into the room now, you immediately see this entire beautiful closet. And we didn't make it fully built in just because the closet took up more space than I realized, but I still think it looks really good. Like, this part does make it look built in. But I love it. I love this. And also just looking in this mirror and seeing the closet on the background and the white doors and the frames, it all comes together and I love it. I feel like every few months we do something like this and then it truly elevates the entire house and makes it more ours, makes it feel more homey and just more us. And I love that. I love that so much. There's one more thing that I want to show you, because I know that in the last renovation vlog, I showed you our toilet, our tiny bathroom that we sort of like DIY upgraded in a budget-proof way. It's not how we want it eventually. We're gonna do like a bathroom renovation in a few years, but that probably will be like in 5 to 10 years or something. So we DIY'd the toilet, but I also made it more us. Well, I still need to paint this door on this side. The other side is done, so that already helps a lot. But then I added this corkboard. I realized like the space was looking a little bit cold before, also because the blue tile is like a cool tone. And then one of my friends has a corkboard in her hallway, and I like that so much that she could just hang up cute photos and cute memories. So I ended up getting a corkboard as well, a very big one, and this is what we used to just pin memorial stuff and like these Polaroids from London, from festivals, from just fun days with friends from London, some fun stuff from Bonaire. This is from Legoland in Billund, for example. So I just really like how this ended up, and we're just gonna put more stuff on here when we get it and when we go on another trip. And that is everything we've done lately. Like I said, we still have so many projects that we want to do. Little spoiler, I already want to redo my entire book room, so I have plans for that, but I don't know when we get to that. But this is where I'm going to end this video. If you liked watching them, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with all of my upcoming content. And with that being said, I hope to see you very soon in the next video. Bye guys. Doei doei.